Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in this live section. Omo, my people, there is war in this country. There is big war in this country. Everyone in this country is not safe. As far as you're in Nigeria, you're living here in Nigeria, you're not safe. Nobody is safe because this thing is getting worse every day. These bandits, these bad guys, these terrorists, these Fulani terrorists have refused to back out. They have refused to back out. They have vowed that they will buy everyone in this country and take over the lands in this country. They are everywhere around the 36 states in this country. So after the Yelewata attack, everybody was thinking that after Tinubu finished visiting them, at least Benue State will be at peace. But guess what? There was another fresh attack launched in Taka local government in Benue State, and it was deadly. In fact, it was terrifying. It was not a good scene at all. After the Yelewata attack, the 200 lives were claimed, 200 lives were burnt alive. People died, children were slitted, toddlers lost their life in that scene. Another one was launched too, and someone is telling me that Nigeria will be better. No, no, no. Nigerians are now crying for them to release Nnamdi Kanu because he is the only solution to the problem of Nigeria. They say he has been, he has been the one launching all this attack. In fact, he has been the one sponsoring. It's a lie. They cannot prove that he's the one sponsoring the insecurity in Nigeria. They cannot prove it. Nigerians are not begging for help, begging Nnamdi Kanu to help them because this is too much. The crisis is too much. It's terrifying. People die every blessed day. It is so, I just pray that this is not even reality, because imagine you leaving your house and then these bad guys will just spy you, or you see someone that left his house and then you're hearing that the person has been kidnapped just like that. How can Nigeria government just fold their arms and watch these bad guys buy people on a daily basis? It is a shame. It is shameful that we have the chief of defense staff, we have the chief of army staff, we have the president, we have soldiers, we have the navy, we have armed force, and then they cannot stop the killings in Nigeria. What happened in Yelewata? After Tinubu came to the place, 48 hours. I thought they said they deployed military men to the Yelewata or to Benue State. So why did this attack? What happened? Were they not there to defend this attack or to rescue the people of Benue State? In Taka local government in Benue State. This is not good at all. These people buy people on it. And do you know the funny part? These people will start coming down to the east, from then they'll move to the south. These people are going around with machine gun, buying people, saying they are grazing. What I thought, see, look at one thing we should know is that they not have vast land. That's one thing we need to know. Which country in Nigeria or which country will you see cows walking about? It's only in this country, Nigeria, that you will see cows roaming, walking about. From Kano, they will enter Jos. From Jos, they will enter Kaduna. This is how they'll keep going everywhere, carrying guns, parading. Do you know that even this Fulani man, there was a Fulani man that came out to say that he can buy 150 person. In fact, he's going to gun down 150 person because of a cow. That was what he said. He said he's going to gun down 150 persons because of a cow. Imagine they hear these guys say this thing every day. The government don't go after them. It is the IGP cannot go after, because you guys know that there was a certain time the IGP was like, anybody that criticized or anybody that criticized any government official will be arrested. That was what the IGP said. But now that these ones that come out to say that they can buy 150 persons because of a calf, they will not go after this person, but they will go after innocent civilians. They will go after innocent civilians, but they will not go after these people that are terrorizing the whole country. The man was saying it, proudly saying it, that he values his cow's life than human beings. And these same governors are hearing this thing. The president is hearing this thing, and they still watch Fulani men parade cows around when they have said it time without number. They have said it severally that they can buy or gun down 150 persons because of a cow. These cows, they see them as God. That is what we are seeing in Nigeria today. So let's look at what happened in Benue State that attacked our local government. Suspected herdsmen attack SGF Akume's village 48 hours after Tinubu's visit. Honestly, I don't see any use, or like I said, the fact that Tinubu went to Benue State was actually useless, because even after 48 hours, these people attacked. I thought they deployed the men to Benue State. Where is the military? Where are these people self? I keep on asking myself, what are they doing in this country? Why do we still have them in this country? And these bandits are breeding. Why do Nigeria appreciate terrorists? Look at 48 hours after Tinubu's visit in Yelewata, another fresh attack was launched, and it was at the CGF Akume's village, George Akume. See what is happening in this country. So, what is the essence that Tinubu went to Benue State? Of what was the result? You went to Benue State because of the insecurity. Then after you went there, the insecurity is still there. It's still there. These people are still buying everyone. He deployed military men. Where are they? These people are not working. Oh, military, they are useless in this country. Oh. Nobody is seeing their efforts, because if you truly have the military, these people will not be going around buying people. That's just it. If we have the military, if they are working, it's not about having military. They need to be working. All they do is just to, parading about. The chief of defense staff will just come out and be, saying that he knows people that are terrorizing Nigeria, or knows people that are sponsoring these bad guys. Why don't you go after them? Is it about coming out to tell people that go after them? Or should Nigerians clap for you for coming out to tell them that they know people that are terrorizing Nigeria? Why don't you go after them? You know the problem of Nigeria and you're sitting on it. These people know what they are doing. So suspected herdsmen attack CGF's Akume's village 48 hours after Tinubu's visit. It's a shame. We have the president and the military still breeding. Terrorists are, they breed, Nigeria breeds terrorists. So now, reading on, they say suspected herdsmen have launched a deadly attack on the Waune community in Taka local government area of Benue State, the hometown of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume. Daily Post gathered that the attack left many dead and several others injured. The assault occurred just 48 hours after President Bola Tinubu's visit. The state, after President Bola, sorry, it says the assault occurred just 48 hours after President Bola Tinubu's visited the state to address the worsening insecurity. So a youth corps member serving in the area described the situation as chaotic and terrifying. According to him, he said everyone is running into the bush for safety. Please let Nigerians pray for us. The herdsmen are ravaging the environment now. The corps member said it's in a desperate SOS, calling on security agencies for urgent intervention. The renewed violence has cast serious doubt about the effectiveness of President Tinubu's visit and directive he issued to security agency. During his tour of the state, the president met with stakeholders and ordered the Inspector General of Police and Chief of Defense Staff to apprehend those behind the killings. His visit followed a gruesome massacre in Yelewata, Goma local government area, where over 200 people were killed, a tragedy that sparked national outrage and condemnation. So you can see that Nigeria has failed as a country when it comes to insecurity matters. Yes, they have failed. In fact, if they don't know that other countries are even watching, I just laugh when or I laughed honestly. In fact, I was so disappointed when Tinubu intervened, or when he talked about Israel war, said that if they don't stop the war, that Nigeria is going to intervene. And I'm like, which Nigeria, please? You have not stopped this bad headers. You have not stopped this common headers. People think that these headers are, they are so powerful. The only thing that is making them powerful is their gun. Once you take that gun out of them, they are vulnerable. Some cannot even fight with bare hands. There are some civilians that can treat their fuck up, can deal with them. It's just that gun they are with. That was what, that's why people think they are powerful. So imagine Tinubu coming to say that Israel should stop the war, that it doesn't stop the war, that Nigeria is going to intervene. Please, which weapon? Where would Nigeria start from? Is Nigerian military men, are the soldiers, are they weaponized? You have not stopped common headers. You have not stopped this common Fulani Hausa men. You have not stopped them. It's now, Israel what you want to now involve yourself in. These Israel people should know that it's just only Tinubu that wants to involve himself. When the war starts, you should go and fight it. You should go. Tinubu should go and help Israel fight their war. You should not bring in Nigeria to this case because they always want to use Nigerians as scapegoats. Look at what is happening. They finance terrorists. But civilians are not even weapons. There's no, there's nothing to use and protect themselves. It's only stick. So the advice to everyone out there is that we should defend ourselves and be ready for war, because it is good this. We're in a war field. In fact, we're in a battlefield, because this war is between Nigerian government and Fulanis, honestly, because they have vowed not to back out. They have said it, that a cow is bigger. In fact, that they can buy 150 cows, just 150 human beings, just because of a calf. They have said it time without number. And the IGP, the Inspector General of Police, cannot even go after them. But it's innocent people that came out to protest, that they will go after. Look at all these Fulani men. Every time they are threatening people, saying that they will do this, they will do that. They will not go after them. Look at what this man said. He talked about, the cow's life is more precious than 150 lives of 150 human beings. Guys, take a look at what this man said.
For my people who don't understand Hausa, allow me to translate this, what this Fulani guy is saying.
Why don't an kashe mutane 200 a Benue State shi zai tada hankalin mutane a dunga haya a social media to kaɗan kuka gani.
He says, so because they've killed 200 people in Benue State, that's why everybody is getting angry. That why are people getting angry now, that this one is really small.
Ba kun rubuta kun ce za a kori Fulani a ƙasan Benue hakuna dariya. Dama daga dariya sai kuka, za ku ci ubanku a wannan shekara. Za ku ci ubanku.
Senebuna talk say me Fulani live on our land. When they write time, even they laugh. Say from laughter to tears now. Say una go chop una nyash.
Mutum 100 shine me, shine tarzoma a zuciya. Mu shanu na aka kashe muna. Mutanen mu nawa aka kashe a daji da ruga, duk ba ai komai ba. Ai kashe mutane 100 wallahi ba laifi ba wani abu kuma. Kaɗan ne.
Say waiting be 100 people. Say waiting be 100 people. Say because they kill 100 people, now they make una mind the vex. Say what of their people where they don't kill for bush? How many of their cattle where they don't kill? Say this one is small thing now. Say no worry. You get.
Kunga wannan a matsayin shi shanuna billahi lazi zan iya kashe kaɗo guda 150 akan wannan. Ni yanzu.
Now he's saying you see this cow. Now see this cow where they here, this young calf. Saying swear to God, saying if he kill like 150 people for this cow.
Na daina a yi man laifi in ce sai na tsaya hukuma ko wani abu na yafe. Ba zan taɓa yafewa kuma ana yi man zan rama. Ana yi man kuma a matsayina bafulatinin daji.
Saying no send, you no go sit down they wait for anybody. If they're killing cow, in go revenge.
Ni yanzu na daina ɓoye-ɓoyen nan in ce ai ba zan kashe mutum ko ba zan yi kaza ba. Duka aikin.
So guys, he heard what that Fulani man said. He was talking, and then that man was interpreting what he said, because you heard what he said, the one that interpreted in English. So according to what that man said, he said he doesn't care where you're from, he doesn't care your tribe. That as far as they kill one of his cows, he's going to buy 150 person. In fact, the life of 150 Nigerians is less important than his cow. He doesn't care. Doesn't mind at all that if one cow go down, the whole world will go down. If one cow go down, the whole citizens in Nigeria will going to go down. That is what the Fulani man is telling you, and the government is watching, still watching, folding their arms, and cows are going around every. How many country, or which country will you say that cows are parading? These cows that are parading, what is their use in this country? I want to ask, has this country become or is this cow or car running, has it become a national income or a national or something that the nation, do to get money? Has it become a national income? Because I don't get it why this or the Nigerian government will still be allowing this cow to be parading. They said they are looking for lands, and then you give them access to be going around the whole. Has it become a national business? Because I don't get it at this point. There are many lands. Well, North is one part or one region in Nigeria that there are many that okay, there you will see a lot of vast land. That's one thing you need to know about the North. They have these lands. In fact, they just look at these lands. They're supposed to make it profitable, but no, they won't use it and make it profitable. Nigeria is that country that have vast lands. It's one of those countries that have vast land. The north alone, the land in the north, so much. But these people will leave the north and come to the east, come to the west, and they carry their cows and be going up and down. Why is it the government, supports these Fulanis? Why? Look at what happened in Edo State. Let me just recount what happened in Edo State. These people were seen with guns, and immediately the president actually. Why? One thing you should understand is why Edo State people have to buy those people like that is because of these Fulanis has killed them a lot, has killed their family members, their loved ones a lot. So they had to do what they did. Nobody's in support of gruesome killing. No. But then the government cannot say, or the president, Tinubu cannot say, or caution them when they were doing their own, when they were attacking. Nobody cautioned them. Nobody did, or condemned what they did. But when one person went down, that was when you saw that the president now ordered that those people should be fished out and they should be, see, let me tell you something. There's no way this country will be at peace if Nnamdi Kanu is not released. Because of the crisis now too much, both APC, in fact, someone that saw the future actually have the solution. Nigerian government, they are blind to see what is happening, or they are seeing what is happening and they have refused to act fast. It will get to a point that this country is already collapsed. Shawara will tell you that this country has collapsed, it's just remaining burial. Or this country has died, it's just remaining burial. Someone that saw the future was Nnamdi Kanu. And if someone sees the future, the person has the solution. Prevention is better than cure. That is it. He saw the future, and for those things not to happen, you have to start now and act fast. When Nigerian government relax, and now it's happening. It's happening. People that did not believe in Nnamdi Kanu is now believing in him. They have realized that, oh yes, this man saw the future at first too. This man had good plans for Nigeria. Nigerian government are just so blind. Or will I say they are seeing it and then they have chose not to act fast to do what is right. They failed to relax. Now this Fulani guys has spread in the whole 36 state. These people, their mission is just to spread in the whole 36 state. That's their mission, buying people. How will the government watch, sit their hands, fold their arms, and watch these foreign terrorists buy people every blessed day? Every blessed day. These people have come out to say they don't care about your tribe. In fact, there was one that came out after the Yellow Water attack. One came out to say that this one is just small, that this is just the beginning, that there are more attacks. Definitely, Nigeria is going to divide. See, it is inevitable. This is the truth. You cannot run away from the truth. This is the truth. Nigeria is going to divide, whether Nigerian government will likes it or not. Because if you say there is one Nigeria, there should be a law and the government should follow that law. They say Nigeria practice democracy. Up till now, I'm not seeing anything. Nigeria is a lawless country. They don't follow the law. There is no law. They don't abide by the law. People that make the law, they are also the lawbreakers. I'm telling you, they don't follow the law. And because of it, there's no way there will be unity and peace in Nigeria. There will be war. The only thing Nigeria will experience is war. And let me just tell you, you see this one Nigeria that Nigerian government are claiming, the only thing it will bring, this is just small. If this thing keep happening, in fact, if this people doesn't release Nnamdi Kanu, this thing will still be happening. Because Nnamdi Kanu saw these things, like this will even worse. He said it will come to a time that as at then, he said it will come to a time that these Fulanis will be raping women, people's wife, will be raping teenagers. It will come to a time that these cows will be eating up people's crop. It will come to a time that farmers will be paying taxes to come to their farm. It will come to a time that is it not happening now? Are we not seeing even more than if this thing if these people still buying these people, in fact there is war already. That's one thing we should know. There is war already in this country. There is war. Nnamdi Kanu warned us as a then, but we did not allow. Which country will you see cows parading up and down? Only in Nigeria. And I'm not seeing any use of this cow. What is the need? Has this country, is cow rearing now a national business? I want to know. Is cow rearing a national business? Does it bring any income to the government? So why are they looking for lands for people, these cows to go around when they have vast land in the north? These people know what they are doing. Guys, take a look at what Nnamdi Kanu said.
They have turned their attention to the West. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason you.
So, guys, you hear what Nnamdi Kanu said. This man actually saw the future. He saw the future. He said it will come to a time when you have no land, no farm to farm on. And it's happening now. Dele Faro, to me, you guys know him. He left his hectares of land because of these bandits. His cocoa plantation, he abandoned it. I know. Do you know what these Fulani people have done? I don't think you guys know the result, like the outcome of these Fulanis in this country. Why is it that they cannot chase them away? Why is it that they are still breeding them in this country? Do you know how many farmers that have stopped farming or that left their land because of these people? It is hard for you to see, people move around now. Like, people don't even go around again because of these bad guys. There are some important things people need to do in their village that they leave because of these bad guys. And they feel is a joke. Nigerian government feel is a joke. They feel it's a joke. Look at what is happening. People are dying on a daily basis. They have nothing to do. Is it not shameful that we have the military, we have, Navy, in fact, the armed forces, we have them, and all this thing is happening. We have all these people, and people are being killed on a daily basis. People are being massacred. These people unalive people, rape girls, rape people's wife, rape everyone. This is what we are seeing in this country today. And the president is just watching, moping. It is shameful that we have the chief of defense staff and terrorists are still in this country. They are still parading in this country. So definitely, there is sure division in Nigeria. Nigeria must divide because the only thing that one Nigeria has brought is hunger, insecurity, mourning. It has not brought anything good. I just laugh when all these APC members come out to say that, Nigeria will still be better. Nigeria can never be better without them releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria can never be better without that man leaving that DSS custody, because he saw the future, and for him to see the future, he has a solution. One problem of Nigeria is one problem that he always says is that Nnamdi Kanu always say is these people know the problem of Nigeria, but they don't want to solve it from the roots. They're just beating around the bush. They don't want to solve the problem of Nigeria from the roots. That's one problem with Nigerians, with Nigerian government. That's the problem. Example, Chief of Defense Staff, a list of the people that is terrorizing Nigeria was given to him. What did he do with the list? What did he do with the list? He sat on it and he came out on television to say that he knows people that are, sponsoring terrorists. Why didn't you go after them? You want Nigerians to clap for you for telling them? Why don't you act and come and tell Nigerians that you know people that and you've brought or you've arrested them or they're in custody? No. They will go after decent. DSS will go after Nnamdi Kanu. People that are innocent. People that are saying the truth. They know the truth is bitter. That is why they want to, silence dissent. They know the truth is better. Look at people protesting every time. Take a look at this protest.
Nigeria army come to Owerri every blessed day to demolish houses. And if they are commissar, they come with Fulani men. As we speak, Fulani men have taken over our community, abhorred by Nigeria army. If you see the big camp they are built for Fulani men in our community, it's even bigger than the whole of our community. If they destroy one house in Owerri, they will build 50 Fulani men camp. If they destroy 50 houses, they will build thousands of Fulani camps. As we talk, we don't longer go to our... That's all.
I want to apply to the governor. Thank you, sir. And I can assure you that our governor is a very responsive governor. We will take action on this. This is a very serious issue.
Thank you
so
very
I want
much.
to let you know that we are going to take it to the governor, who will take a decision on how to move these issues forward. But I can assure you that the governor will respond, and he will respond very swiftly on this issue. So I want to
So, guys, you can see that this protest occurred because of what Fulanis are doing in their community. They had to march out, to do this protest because it is now too much. The crisis in Nigeria is now too much and unbearable. We are talking about food. People are hungry. People are still dying of bandit. I don't get. This is too much for Nigerians to bear. People are talking about food they have not eaten since morning, and it's talking about these bandits at the same time. This thing is happening at the same time to Nigeria, and the government is not doing anything about it. The fresh attack that happened in Yelewata, people were thinking that after Tinubu's visit, that at least Benue State will at least be at peace. But no, these people still attack because they know that they are not scared of they're not scared of the president. They'll say who is Tinubu. They're not scared even of the military. They still attack. A fresh attack was launched. What are the chief of defense staff? What is DSS doing? Guys, tell me what DSS is doing in this country. Tell me what the chief of defense staff is doing. Tell me what IGP is doing. These people claim that they are working, but I'm not seeing anything they are doing. We have the military and all this thing is still on. So what is the essence of the military? What's the essence that we have them? Armed force cannot stop the killings in this country. Is it not shameful that an armed force came out to tell Nigerians that they cannot protect us? It's so shameful that they came out to tell Nigerians that they cannot protect us, that we should protect ourselves, and then they will not steal. What do they want us to use and protect ourselves when they weaponize or they give weaponized terrorists? We should use our bare hands. These people should legalize guns or weapons and give to Nigerians to protect themselves, because as it stands today, it's not safe out there. It's not safe out there. If you check the way these people attack community, the way these terrorists attack community, they start by shooting anyhow. Sporadically, they start shooting anyhow. So how do you want people to protect themselves? This thing they're saying, it is good to defend yourself. These are the benefits of defending yourself. Once you defend yourself, truly there's going to be disadvantage. Well, at last there'll be victory, because disadvantage there is that many people lose their life because of the fight. And then the truth is that these bad guys will run away. There's going to be victory. Example is Benue State. A community in Benue State are defending themselves. There have not been any record of bad guys terrorizing that community again, because they defended themselves. Nowadays, youth, even in Yelewata, when this attack happened, youth defended themselves, and then some end up, some end up losing their life because of the attack. You can see these people are with AK-47, machine gun, different type of guns that is helping them. What are Nigerians with? Stick. So now most of the advice coming from people is for Nigerians to defend themselves, that they should not go down for any reason, or they should not say please to these bad guys. They should act and defend themselves. That's what many Nigerians are saying. But let's come to think of it. The truth is that they should license gun and give to every citizen, because outside is not safe. But when the government knows that they are the full grandmasters, they are the full supporters, or they are fully weaponizing these people, they will not want to do the needful. Imagine, these bad guys, these bandits, if they capture them, they will. In fact, what do you say of a country that applaud terrorists? Once they capture them, they'll tell them you're good, well done. Do you know that they will, rehab them? They claim that they are repentant. Most of these soldiers you see, most, because I know Nigerian government, what they do is, once they catch these bad guys, they will say they have repented, and because they are repented, they will now give their uniform and push them back into the system. They'll become soldiers. Tell me how insecurity will end in this country. People that have unalived so many people, that have caused havoc, they have caused chaos, they have, made several people with potentials to make this country better. They are no more, made them to, lose their life. How will this country be better? How? When some of these terrorists are soldiers, they claim they are repented. You see a bad guy, or this terrorist, once they catch them, they rehab them, claiming that they have repented. They give them uniform, and then they'll become soldiers. Give them healers. This is it. This is what we're seeing in Nigeria today. And you're telling me that that Nigeria will be better tomorrow, or insecurity is going to end. See, until this government do the right thing, people are now calling on Nnamdi Kanu, to end the crisis in Nigeria, because it's so much. People are tired of losing their own ones. They're tired of burying their loved ones. It is so much. Israel, they are fighting. There is war in Israel, but 200 lives have not been claimed. Just Yelewata alone, 200. The attack that happened, several died and left many injured. In Israel, 200 lives have not been claimed, though. If you now check people that die every day, if you now check weeks, if you check months, it's so much. And the government is not doing anything. Why is it they're just keeping silence in the killings of Nigeria? Why is it? Why is it that this country only sideline one tribe? Why? What does this tell you? They are the full sponsors. Because if they are against, them, these people will not be parading in this country. Let me tell you one thing. If Nigerian government wants to end insecurity in Nigeria today, it can happen. If Nigerian government wants to end insecurity, it can happen. It can happen. But because of people that we have incompetent people there, there's no way it's going to happen. Nnamdi Kanu is the only one that can bring peace and unity. Even Northerners that did not never believed in Nnamdi Kanu, that never wanted to hear anything about Nnamdi Kanu, is now coming to realization that this man meant good for them, that this man really wanted, peace and unity. That is just it. Take a look at what this man said.
We're not going to stop telling ourselves the truth as Northerners, whether you like it or not, whether it hurts or it doesn't. But we're just going to have no option than to tell ourselves the truth. The fact is, your ideology, our ideologies and concept as Northerners is retrogressive in nature. It's anti-developmental in nature. It's holding the country back in so many ways. Let's be factual with this. Let's look at it. When the headers started making all this havoc on communities, people advocated for the anti-open grazing bill. Who were the front runners in regards ensuring that this bill doesn't come through? The Northerners. They kicked against it seriously, that at the end of the day it could not scale through. And here do we have a situation now where the Fulanis have migrated from making havoc on the north to the other parts of the country. And funny enough, you went against this bill, but when Fulanis are now committing this havoc on people, you tend to dissociate yourself. You say that it's not a northern thing, it's a Fulani thing. Nobody can tell me that. It's a northern thing, it's a northern ideology. So let's not distinguish between the tribes, because the last time I checked, the Northerners were the strong advocates. Majority of the Northerners opposed the bill. And look at what open grazing is doing to us. How long are we going to go this way? Again, look at what happened in regards to the closure of school during Ramadan. A lot of people, reasonable Nigerians, came out to say that this is wrong. This is anti-developmental. It doesn't stop you from doing your religion. It doesn't stop you from...
So, guys, you heard what that man said. It is high time, these Northerners tell themselves the truth, because one of the major problem of Nigeria, I think, is the North. Even many Northerners, not just this one, many Northerners have to come out to also to say that the problem of Nigeria is the North, and he's proud to be a Northern man or a Northerner. But one of the problem of Nigeria is the North. Yes, when it comes to insecurity, I don't know about other sectors, but when it comes to insecurity, one of the problems we have in the North, let's remember the open grazing bill that they brought. What happened? Who opposed it? Who were against it? The North. They brought that bill because of the way these headers were buying people in the bush, the way they are buying people. So they brought that bill. Who were against it? The North. The North are the one of the major problem of Nigeria when it comes to insecurity. They're the major problem. Why would Nigerian government, allow these people to be going up and down? These cows, when this Hausa men, this Fulani men comes out to say that their cow is more important than human lives, that they can buy 150 humans or human beings because of a cow, if a cow is down. That's just it. And the government is still saying these cows go around. What is the use of this cow? I keep on asking. Does it produce milk? In the olden days, do they carry cow around? But then people still had meat to eat. What is the essence of this cow? They say they are grazing. There are vast lands in the north. They should remain in the north. What is the essence of this cow in this country? Do they produce milk? Even pig milk, according to Nnamdi Kanu, he said pig milk that we take to drink tea. Where is it coming from? Holland. And in Holland, do they carry cow around? What is the use of these Fulani cows? They don't have a milk factory. They don't produce milk. So what is the essence of these Fulani cows in Nigeria? Like I said, during the olden days, they don't carry cow, but people still had meat to eat. What is the essence of cows in Nigeria, in Igbo land? These people use grazing to divert to the east, to go to the west to buy people. That is what we're seeing in Nigeria. Just carry cow. Has this country become is cow rearing now a national business? Does it in any way, bring income to the country? Rather, the money or resources of Nigeria will be used to accommodate. Many people have said it. Used to accommodate bandits in this country. All this thing is happening. So after the Yelewata attack, another fresh attack was launched on innocent people. Innocent people. People that maybe they might might be in that community for refuge. Why is it that these people cannot do the right thing? Nigerian government cannot license gun. If they say they cannot protect us, then they should license gun and give everybody to protect themselves, because outside is not safe. Outside is not safe. It's not safe out there. These people are everywhere. There was this fresh attack that happened or this thing that happened in Enugu. A man, if you see the way they, finish this man with a knife, it was so terrifying. These same Fulani people, these same bandits are everywhere in this state, causing havoc, buying people, and the government is watching. What is Tinubu? What is in fact, before that Tinubu came to Benue State, of what use is it, please? Of what use? After you came 48 hours, these people still returned and continued what they are known for. And someone will tell me that this country there's or we are law abiding. These people are not even scared because the government is at their back. So Tinubu came and addressed, thinking that he will address insecurity or he will act fast. According to the statement or the press he released, he said that he sent men to go to Benue State or military men to go and take over. We are the military men when these people attacking Taka at Benue State. Where were they? So guys, you can see that this country is in a total mess and is leading to destruction. It's only Nnamdi Kanu that can, stop this crisis because he saw the future. Someone that saw the future truly have the solution. Nigerian government has nothing to offer. The only thing they can offer is, mourning, hunger. That's it. Nigerians, everyone in this country, we're in a war. We're in a war. We have to defend ourselves. We have to defend ourselves. But where it gets more difficult is that we don't have weapons to defend ourselves, which the government, if they claim that they cannot, if they came out to shamelessly say that as armed forces, they came out to say that they cannot defend us in this country, don't have the capacity that we should defend ourselves. Imagine. So if they claim that they should weaponize weapons for Nigeria, they should license guns or weapons for Nigeria to use and protect themselves. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me in this live section. Do what to hit that subscribe button. Drop down your thoughts under the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.